a stranger in the crowd. You were a star up in the clouds, and when our eyes they finally met, I could see our story months ahead. You showed me worlds I never knew. You turned my darkness into blue. And now I'm feeling 10 feet tall, since you said you'd be my all. And you're magical, you steal the show, my heart aglow. I cannot look away. And you're beautiful, the way you move, I'm lost in you. My heart is here to stay. And I could sing 1,000 love songs, but none would measure up to you. And I could write 1,000 stories of all the times I fell for you. No, I would brave the fiercest ocean to find my way back to you. No, I would cross the darkest desert for you to know I'm here for you. No, I could sing 1,000 love songs, but none would measure up to you. Well, I could write 1,000 stories of all the times I fell for you. Suddenly I'm seeing everything so different, like I'm looking at the world through a brand new lens. Every shade of green and blue, and it's all because of you. I'm seeing everything. You make me wanna celebrate, 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 celebrate tonight. Like a picture that I've painted in my wildest dreams, came to life in every feeling that you gave to me. Found a story that we saw, every moment is a song.
off with some honesty. I really put off writing this, and it wasn't because I didn't think about it or because I thought I could throw it together at the last minute, but mostly just because it's hard for me to find the words when it comes to these two. There isn't a how-to or a template for a bond like this. Cade, you are easily, without a doubt, the most annoying person I have ever met. We spent a lot of our childhood arguing, mostly because you lived to aggravate me, but also because I may have been a little dramatic in my response to you aggravating me. But you know how to make me laugh just as quickly, and at the end of the day, you were always my best buddy. As you often like to remind me, my name to a lot of people is Cade's little sister, and while I pretend that bothers me, I can't think of many more titles I've been more proud to wear. You have always played the role of big brother so well. You protected me, fought for me, and stood up for me when I was too scared to stand up for myself, which was most of the time. I will always be your little sissy. We've always been close, but there was a specific time period that I can look back on and see where we transitioned from siblings to friends. This was right around the time that Hannah came along. At first, I won't lie, I was skeptical. More than anything, I was afraid that I was going to lose my best friend. But what I didn't know is that I would actually be gaining my dearest friend in Hannah. Hannah, I love that we feel the need to follow up telling someone that we met because you started dating my brother with, if you took him out of the picture, we would still be best friends. The best thing that I've ever come up with to describe Hannah is a warm hug in human form. Hannah is the kind of friend that everyone wishes for, but very few are lucky enough to have. She's my biggest cheerleader, and she brings light and life and loud with her everywhere she goes. Hannah, when I think of sisterhood, I think of you. I could never have handpicked a better person for my bubby. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget the way that you made them feel. When I think of both of you, I think of this. If you've ever had a conversation with either one of them, you've probably left feeling like the most important person in the room. It's who they are. They put others first and love with their whole heart. I'm very proud of both of you for many things, but I'm most proud of the way that I see you follow Jesus each and every day. I've had a front row seat at watching each of you become people who are confident in who they are in Christ. The way you make decisions, the way you carry yourselves, and the way that you've built this relationship is all a reflection of Him. You make the right choice, even if it isn't the popular choice, and even when no one is looking. This is the foundation for a marriage that matters, a marriage that is kingdom focused. I have no doubt that you will honor the Lord, honor each other, and have fun, and that's what's most important. It's a privilege to stand alongside you today and for the rest of our lives. Don't worry, you'll never ever get rid of me.
So I found out something. As a best man, you get to talk a little bit. Most of the time that's not a problem, but tonight it might be. First of all, I'd like to say on behalf of both families, thank you for sharing this moment with us, celebrating this marriage. You know, as best man, a lot of times somebody gets up and talks about how close they are to this friend and how long they've been together. Well, for me, I've known Cade for 23 years, 2 months, and 3 days, to be exact. And Kerrigan is right. He lives to pester and aggravate, especially me. Would you agree with that? Yeah. And I can say that a lot of times I can't tolerate it, but Leah gets on to me for that. Through the years, he's been known as Baby Cade, Cade Man, Dude, and Little Buddy by a lot of special people. These were some of the names that he answered to as a young man, and it's hard to believe that the little boy that I was talking about then is standing here in front of us today as a married young man. You have truly blessed us in so many ways. For 23 years, you filled our house with laughter, joy, and lots of hungry friends. We know the house will seem a little bit different without your sudden outburst at the TV when sports are on. And lately, it's, you know, any of you have kids that do this online gaming, you never know who they're yelling at. I mean, they have a headset on, and he's going crazy in his room, and Leonidas is like, well, who's he talking to? And then come to find out it's Cameron Brown. And a lot of other folks, you know. You know, and I said that a lot of times that, you know, he has hungry friends, but let me tell you something about Cade. The boy will starve to death if somebody doesn't cook for him. His favorite phrase around the house is, "What do we have to eat?" Like, you've been here all day, just go look in the refrigerator. And so with that being said, I'm going to tell you folks this. Any of you here who have purchased anything for their marriage that has to do with cooking, those two don't have a clue. You have given us laughs for the next couple of years. They are going to be on the best diet program one could be on. We'll just see if you can survive. As you start this new chapter in life, Kate, I need you to remember these words. You're right, and I'm sorry. Those will get you many places in life. And yes, dear, you know, if you thought marriage was a compromise, I want to rethink that a little bit. Just remember those words. It'll help you out. And in case y'all didn't know, this time talk about Hannah a little bit. Hannah's a very quiet person. And we learned that real quick when she started coming around the house. And especially, you know, April 1st, 2021, when they got engaged, all I heard was wedding, 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 wedding. And I finally just looked at her one day and I said, Hannah, I don't want to hear about a wedding or anything till it's 6 months until that date. So one day the door flies open at the house. Apparently it was December 10th, 2021, and she barges into the house and says, "Hey Kevin, guess what? It's 6 months away. I can talk about the wedding." Needless to say, it was a long sick. No, never mind. Hannah, I would say welcome to the family, but in reality, you've been a part of our family for years. To both of you, keep doing what you're doing. Serving the Lord, this church, and prioritize your time together. And marriage will be easy. On behalf of Leah and myself, we love you both. Thank you.
You make me wanna celebrate, celebrate.